Hi. What's up, everybody?
You jumping on already?
One, two, I'm gonna share it on mine. Hope you all are doing okay.
Good morning. Good 11:30.
Yeah. Oh, that's wrong. That was yesterday's. What am I doing? Slow down, slow down. All right.
So I understand the president's stepdaughter or somebody's niece is writing a book about it.
Yes.
I understand he may not want it to come out.
Yes, that.
And Bolton's thing is
Bolton's
about to come
thing.
out too.
Yeah.
Did they actually think they could stop a publisher from publishing a book in the United States?
Right. Yep. They're trying to say it's classified information that Bolton is sharing, so they're going to try to get it
He got
stopped.
sense enough to know what's classified, doesn't
I think he should. He's a career person. And him, Mateus, the other guy, they all said he's worse in private, which we talked about on Saturday.
he? Yes.
And he does not know what he's doing.
Wow.
I saw a video of
He's worse in private?
they say he's worse in private. Yep. And he doesn't know what he's doing. He just knows how to rally his base. They love him. It's like a cult.
Yeah.
They're out there singing. They got campaign songs already they're making up. And if he's not going to be president, it's not going to be the United States anymore.
Hey. Okay.
They're holding on to their history so hard. They don't care how they get it.
What history is that?
Their history of their view of America and what they want it to look like.
Okay.
You know.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah. What's up? Yamasee, South Carolina. Where's that at in South Carolina? It sounds like it's out there by one of the islands where the Gullas are. Yamasee.
Yamasee.
So I guess that's how you say it.
Yeah,
Yamasee. Hey, Sister Lane. Hey, Donna. What's up, Wanda?
I actually have family down in Ridgeland.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ridgeland, and I think in another little town in Beaumont, maybe.
Beaumont, okay. Yeah.
But I know Ridgeland. We have the Washingtons.
Yeah. Morning. What's up, Round Waters? How you doing?
Hey, Wanda Brown.
What's up? Y'all come on in. It's Thursday, day 5, night 6. Oh, hey, Steph. Near Ridgeland, yep. Yeah, y'all down there by the water, yep.
Hey, Ron Waters.
Yeah.
Heidi Finger. What?
I love Heidi. How are you, Heidi?
What? Heidi Finger's on? What?
Yes.
Oh, you are near Ridgeland. Yeah, I got relatives in Ridgeland.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hampton, Walterboro, Hampton County, yep. Yeah.
Okay.
They got some Maui's here. That wouldn't be a bad place. Maui. That wouldn't be a bad place to be right now. In Maui,
hey,
Hawaii.
Maui. Okay, they used to be on all the time from Maui.
Yeah.
We had some consistent people on. We were on Periscope.
Yes.
Maui was always checking it.
And
Deacon Andrea LaBoo was on this morning.
yes.
Wow. Towards her, I said, "Yes, it's me. Good to see you again." Alquan, tell him I said hi. Sister Jones Gardner.
Yeah. I hope y'all doing good. 12 o'clock. Pastor Mark Moore, Reverend Mark Moore Jr.
Yeah.
He was here last year.
Was it last year?
It was last year.
Okay.
Yeah. It was first time here at the Plaza. He was actually Thursday at noon also last year. And he's doing great things with the Young Leaders Retreat and
yeah, that's what I hear.
a couple of things. And so you guys, if you didn't hear him, you're going to enjoy him. Between a rock and a God place. Yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, he did Moses on the mountain where God put him in the cleft of the rock.
Did he?
Yeah, between a rock and a God place. So you're going to enjoy him at noon. If you didn't get a chance to watch all of the services, they're still on our websites.
Yep.
Still on everything. Go back and watch them all from Dr. Cynthia James all the way through to last night, which was Bishop's message. And then, of course, this afternoon, Elder Mark Moore at 12 noon. And tonight, Dr. Bill Winston from Chicago. I can't remember what year it is. Whoever's in the Bethany thing, let us remind us what the year was for
In the year, it's going to
Bishop
be good
Bill
for
Winston.
Bill.
Yeah. That one where he did the creating the Eden and how they lost and fell, and God was all creating Eden, and we have the ability to do that all through. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. And you get that, you know he's rolling
He's
in,
rolling in, man.
It's like he revs up.
Yeah. That was like, who's the guy who wrote the books that when he did like this, he was really
Oh, John Phillips.
John Phillips, man. He did that,
Yeah.
get up on his tiptoes a little bit.
Yeah,
John Phillips was rolling.
yeah, man. I watch him on YouTube sometimes. They have some of his sermons on there.
Do they?
Some of his sermons on there. Just search John Phillips,
Okay.
and you'll see him pop up.
I love this. I love this word.
His Psalms 23 messages up there.
Man, he could do those things.
Yeah. His one of his books we used as one of our books for our hermeneutics class.
Okay.
Um,
Warren Wiersbe, is he still around?
I don't know if he's still alive. That was a guy from Jacksonville, or was that the Vines people from the church y'all went to in the big church of Jacksonville?
I'm
y'all
not
went
sure. First Baptist was Warren Wiersbe.
to? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it Plaid Thursday? You know, we like plaids, I guess.
I
It's
guess we didn't plan it.
we
It
didn't
just
plan it,
it just
yeah.
worked out this way.
We own a lot of plaid shirts.
Mm-hmm. It's a bad Thursday. Hey, Betty,
Yeah.
Carlton,
What's up, Sid?
Robin Hester.
How you doing? Hey, Selena Peterson, how are you? If you got any questions, please put them in the comments. We're answering questions. We're chatting with you guys. And Power God 2020, year of imagination, vision, imagination, and the open mouth.
Now, Pastor Mark Moore, he's from Atlanta.
Yes, sir. I believe Atlanta. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he still serves at his dad's church.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Bill's from outside of Chicago or right in Chicago.
I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. Leanne to Ann, all on this site.
All on our Facebook site. Yes, page. Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Is she asking about the services?
Services. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. You can Facebook and YouTube. You can check them out on either one.
And they can get them on Twitter too with Periscope, right?
Yes, Periscope. Yep. They're on Periscope also. Yep.
And stream the church website.
Church website. Yeah. I believe they're still up there. I think so.
As far as messages are concerned?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not the church website. Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Facebook and YouTube.
Facebook, YouTube, Periscope.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Periscope and Twitter together. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You can go to
Tiffany
either one.
Lynette Smith. I think I know her.
Yeah.
I think I know her. We look
Yeah.
related. Yes, we look like we could be related.
Yeah. Hope. I know you home doing homework with the boys. So look, school's over, but he's still doing work through the
I
summertime.
know that's right.
We still got reading assignments and everything.
Better. Can't let down altogether.
Mm-mm. Man, did you see the rules if they go back to school in September?
Man,
They might as well not even open the school up.
Phil from Philly Logan.
Towards the Rust 23 on Periscope. Oh, cool. Good. So his is from 2017. Okay. Bishop Winston, Dr. Winston's service tonight's from 2017.
John Waters is on. Oh Lord, the anointing is
Yes.
just a movement in the spirit. John Waters is on. Thank you, man.
Has God changed our ministry in 2020? Is this a new normal? This is the normal for right now. We ain't staying online when everybody, when it's safe to come back together.
yeah,
We
well,
coming
yeah.
back together now.
But for those of you that are locked out geographically,
There you
you
go.
can't get here. We have started a formal internet congregation called Connections. Connections Church. Connections Church is for all those people that are locked out geographically from us, couldn't get to us for whatever reason. 3 hours away in the car, plane ride away, just too far to get here. But we've started an internet congregation called Connections, and I believe you'll be blessed by it.
Yeah.
Going to have disciple training on there, connection to all the ministries, and we even found an app that's going to allow us to create a worship ministry, virtual worship ministry. So somebody in California be singing soprano, and somebody in Nebraska be singing alto, and someone in Texas be singing tenor. And our pastor of music, Lonnie Hunter, is going to head up teaching the virtual choir songs, and then they'll also participate not only in our main worship services here, when we drop the choir in on Sunday morning or Wednesday night, and they can minister. And then you'll be able to get engaged in the ministry in a very real way. Prayer groups, you name it, singles, couples, you name it. That's the Connections Church. Go to Connections at GoToBethany.com.
Email that.
Email that.
Yep.
Your information, name, address, how to reach you.
Bishop Bellinger, how are you, sir? God bless you.
Preston Bellinger?
Eugene Bellinger.
Eugene?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Good to see you.
Which Bellinger we talking about? We talking about Ohio?
Ohio Bellinger, yeah.
That's my friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't see the picture real small. We can't see a
Okay.
picture. We do have a question. You have experience in this area.
I do?
Yes.
You think I have experience in every area?
Well, I know you because you talked about this one. The entertaining angels unaware.
Okay.
Any experience with entertaining angels unaware? I know you said you got the hospital story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oftentimes in the Bible, angels have appeared in human form, and individuals have had conversations or presented initial attitudes which gave the indication that they didn't realize it was an angel from God they were talking to. There are many instances in the Bible where angels appear as human beings. So oftentimes what's really amazing is that you don't know. So say, for instance, you're walking down the street and a homeless person walks up to you, and you look at them and they're not quite homeless, but they're not quite with a home. Something's different.
Mm-hmm.
And they ask you a simple question. Now you've got $500 in your pocket, and they say they need a little money for food, but you push them off. The Bible lets us know you may have entertained an angel and been unaware of their angelic identity, which means there was a big purpose for that interaction. And you missed a God opportunity. A lot of times when we pass up opportunities to be benevolent, it is actually God trying to set us up for a blessing. Favor. Same kind of mercy you would need. And God is looking to see if you'll sow the seed into the moment, because he already has a reward attached to your obedience, your mercy. Watch this word, your compassion, that actually has life. So that's that angels unaware thing. You'll see it in your Bible. The scripture in Hebrews, I believe, talks about angels unaware, messengers of God. But there are instances in the Bible where the people of God don't recognize the angel because he's come looking in human form.
Yeah.
I mean, the disciples had the same issue with Jesus. They thought he was a ghost. And he comes walking on the water, which shows us adverse circumstances can often hinder your ability to sense God, hinder your ability to see God moving. So we want to make sure that we are on duty, because divine opportunities are often inconvenient. and those who miss them resent the intrusion on their norm.
Mhm.
I hope I helped you. Hey, Wilson,
I had that happen to me in college.
did you?
So went to Temple, of course,
Mm,
and there was a certain group of homeless people that we knew. So we just give them money during the course of the day. One day we got out of class early,
okay.
and I was trying to hurry up and run to get the early train, so I'd have to wait 15 minutes for my normal one.
Hmm.
I'm walking by this guy, and I noticed he was homeless, sitting, asking for money, but I'd never seen him before.
Okay.
Now, we knew all the homeless people around there, so I didn't mind giving money, but I was trying to get to that train so I could get home.
Hmm.
And I'm speed walking to the train station, and he looks at me with sunglasses on, but you can feel a piercing look
Oh, my.
through his sunglasses.
Okay.
And I said, something's like, stop, give him some money. And I said, no, I got to catch this train. I kept on going, and it had to be the Holy Ghost. I stopped for a minute, turned around and looked at him. Out of all the people walking by, he looked at me like this. And I said, I got to get this train. And I left.
Oh, no.
I got on the train, and I just made it. And I sat down. I said, you just messed up. You just messed up. And that's still, I don't use the
Still
word.
with you, isn't it?
It's still with me.
Hmm.
And whenever I go to Philly or anywhere I notice home, I bring money just in case.
Yep.
And I always think back, just like you said, what did God have for me
Mhm.
that day that I
Mhm.
missed just because I was trying to rush to get home?
Hmm.
It wasn't like I couldn't have waited 10 minutes.
Yep. Inconvenient.
It was inconvenient. And every now and here's the crazy thing. What I said was, if I see him tomorrow, I'm going to give him some money. I
Mhm.
never saw him again. Absolutely never saw him again. What advice can you give senior pastors how to prepare for shifting leadership, especially during the seasons you deal with you and Pastor Nick?
There are a few repetitive conversations I've been having with pastors who think their season for pastoring is over. And I ask the questions regarding passion before I start talking about succession.
Wow.
Oftentimes when we don't challenge ourselves to higher dimensions in God, we start adopting language which I believe doesn't have much to do with purpose and destiny.
Yeah.
Burnout, grace is lifted.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the Lord wants me to do. The reality is my passion is maintained because I keep increasing my goals. Secondly, a lot of times I've heard pastors say, I've got somebody to take my place. When I believe the failure of succession is that very simple principle, looking for a body to put in rather than trying to identify a voice to take your place. Because Jesus didn't say my sheep know my body, and he says my sheep know my voice. So it's easy to discover a human body to put in place of you. But our endeavor has to be to find a voice that God has anointed for the place. And without that voice, there is no authority. And without that voice, successful succession is almost impossible to have. I was thinking about that story when I told you I was in the hospital.
Mm.
And they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me about 20 some years ago, maybe 30 years ago now. Wow, it was about 35 years ago.
Mm.
Couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. So he gave me a bunch of tests. During the night, God told me to go to sleep. During the daytime, he told me to go to sleep. I slept till next morning.
Mm.
Don't remember them taking my blood pressure, none of that stuff.
Mm.
And all the doctors come crowding in the room because the day before they gave me this terrible diagnosis, but they took some more tests early in the morning and everything came back normal. White count was back where it was supposed to be. Red count was back where it was supposed to be. And all I had heard God tell me to do was go to sleep.
Yeah.
I looked out the window. He said, go to sleep. I went to sleep and slept until the next day. So at the moment, the doctors were in the room. There was 4 of them, as I remember. This old African-American woman was mopping the floor on the other half of the room. And the doctor said, we don't understand. Now, mine, I never talked to this woman.
Yeah.
We don't understand how to explain these test results to you. Yesterday it was this, today
Yeah.
it was this. And she's mopping.
Mm.
And she said, he knows somebody y'all don't know.
Yeah.
And she mopped out of the room. Well, the doctors were done. I figured she's mopping. She'll be, I'm going out in the hallway, try to find her.
Yeah.
Went to the nurse's desk. I said, I'm looking for the lady that was mopping. They said, there was nobody mopping.
Yeah.
I asked one of the orderlies, nobody mopping.
Mm.
I said, you trying to tell me this woman was in my room and she's gone? I got back in the bed and said, oh my goodness. Angelic presence has visited my hospital room.
Yep. You never know, man.
And I came out that afternoon.
Yep. Yes, we're going to do a book writing class. We're actually going to
Yes.
tape it soon. I think it's going to air next month, right?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was going to do it during Power of God.
Yeah. But we got to. I think you're tweaking some stuff, right? I think on it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So it might be out next month. Hopefully next month for a book writing seminar. And next month too, a friend of mine that is an editor of a couple of big magazines is actually going to be on to talk about people who want to write in magazines and editing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to present some other different content you all.
Good job, Venus. Good job.
Yeah.
Lord's going to bless you for that.
Yep. Some people talking about giving stuff too.
What did Bishop say? He had a response to me.
The thing keeps skipping. Where's it at? Passion before success. Where is it at? Yeah. That was the question right there. Yeah. And then passion before success right there. Yeah. Yeah, George was a giving man, man.
Oh, yeah.
George Beecham was a giving dude. All right, he's about 3 minutes left. You can answer. What do the sheep do when they recognize the grace has been lifted off the pastor?
Grace has been lifted off?
How would they know that?
How would you well?
I mean, some recognizable signs.
Is that because several things could give that indication? Him losing his passion for his work, him having some personal issues and not having a cover to help navigate. There are times when a season in a place ends, but I think God has to end that season. Men and women try to end that season for God. I had a son call me one time, Swilly, and he was about to walk away from a very vibrant ministry because a few of his friends told him that his grace for pastoring had lifted. I was actually about to get some Chinese food, and I called him.
Sure.
You know, God told me to call him, so I called him.
Yeah.
And I'm not spooky, but I heard the Lord say, call Swilly. So I called him, and I barely knew him. We had met at Joseph Garlington's Elevation. Mark Sharona had preached. He was passing kidney stones at the time. One of the most dynamic messages, almost drove me into the Bismarck Fraser. He almost drove us crazy. And I told him.
Oh, grace being lifted.
Yeah.
And the guy called about grace being lifted.
And I called him and he said, I tell you what you need to do. I said, you need to come to the Power of God. Pastors, listen to me.
Yeah.
You need to come to the Power of God, spend a week with us, fellowship with a different circle, hear some different kind of word, enjoy a different kind of atmosphere, come to some different classes, and let's see how you think about the end.
Yeah.
I think we got to Wednesday. We were sitting in our office at the nightly fellowship, and he said, I'm so glad you brought me. He said, I realized all I needed was to be with the right people.
Yeah.
God is The only way you slip out of ministry in the Bible is when you go to heaven. Or you mess up so bad that God has to send you through something to bring you to heaven, like Samson. So that is a very, very precarious decision to make, to decide when someone's grace has lifted for an assignment.
Right.
Very precarious and hard for us to make that decision. And perceived grace lifting could be you discerning that a season is being gone through. And you don't want to make a mistake of leaving an assigned place because of fluctuations or seasons that it's going through. And that's hard for us sometimes. But God is a process God.
Yeah.
And I feel as though that if I've never been a church jumper. So I've been in some ministries that went through some storms.
Yeah.
But if you know that's where God put you,
Yeah.
difficulty does not mean he didn't.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got to go. We got like 4 minutes. Can I see this real quick?
No.
Betty, you put this up here. Look, she wanted to give last night. The number is 856-805-7337. Again, 856-805-7337. Ask for Reverend Prescott or Pastor Prescott. Okay. For those who don't trust giving online and you want to call in, call Pastor Prescott, 856-805-7337. She's actually in right now if you want to give her a call. All right. We got to go, y'all.
That was a half an hour?
Almost. Because they got to start the video.
See y'all afterwards.
See y'all after. Jump on as soon as the service is over. All right. See y'all.